downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback out of North Carolina.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
For a Lions first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have just a couple here. But there is a marker on the field as well. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Detroit.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal, Detroit.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The extra point is good. Makes the score Lions 7, Texans nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Flush to his right. Off he goes. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action. Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Lions.
On second down, Stroud. Throw left side, finds down. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Taken down. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Texans' 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up second and 8.
Back to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it third and 2.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, If I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
To go.
Going to set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to want this down inside the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken around the 11th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa! Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Motion man is Rice. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
27-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Warren. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And out of business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
First down.
Now a give up the middle. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Lions 48, Texans 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll run on second down. He knelt it in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, a loose football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did. And they will keep possession.
brings up fourth down.
Here's Austin McNamara now. Has this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. It is second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's complete to Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
On second down, Stroud. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
They'll
line.
motion the tight end, Thomas. Quick throw here is complete. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will cut into that lead.
This is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And the Lions first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's...
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
That one is good. The Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Outside, complete to Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, Stroud. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
In motion now, it's Collins.
At the 42-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Stroud to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a Lions first down. As he gets this one past the 30.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Texans offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards. To the ground, a first down run. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one's caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 38, Texans 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good piece of running there. They'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's got another one. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd, they need 8.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Stroud. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. He'll try to run. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Toward the boundary. Rice bringing it in. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first
To throw, it's Stroud. That is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Cecil Shire on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
6-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
9-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Motion man is Rice. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 3rd
Stroud.
down.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
29-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now, faking the give. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. It's first down, and they'll run. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Now, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's first and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On first and 10. Here's Stroud. after the catch. He gets that forward for a gain of 9. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
A gain of 2.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 99 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 14.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Jackson going to keep it running right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
Now, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for HN. 20 carries, 81 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's a second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Tua, fast pass outside complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Achane on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throw left side complete. That's Hill. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
Sanders' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson options out left. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now a 2nd and 6. Henry up the middle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 2nd down and 4.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Henry again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain of 3.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
3 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. The short throw caught by Andrews. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try to pick it up himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. gets around him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And going deep for Hill. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Jay Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is what they have to tell themselves. Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Achane on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Dolphins at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Got a punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Oh, pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. Powers through it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Jackson going to keep it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch force fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Powerful running. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught with Westbrook-Ikhine with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Travis Jones makes a tackle. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he fires one incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throw caught by Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tua to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Tua going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Now a first carry for their fullback. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Tua. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they can play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Jackson to throw. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
To Keaton Mitchell. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run by Achane. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. A loss of a yard.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Achane gets it from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Here is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
The Jackson going to run again. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Ravens send their punter out now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't let...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. Jackson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's free at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my...
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Miami set to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
115 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
11 yards there, just like last play.
That's another Dolphin